Good morning. Last class we discussed what is automata and types of automata. So we are there is in the four types of automata. One is finite automata, second push down automata, and third one linear bounded automata, and fourth one CUNY automata. So after we discussed in the finite automata in two types, DFA, deterministic finite automata, and non-deterministic finite automata. And what are the tuples included in the deterministic finite automata, that is a DFA, that we discussed in the last class elaborately. You know that while you solving this DFA design, you need as the 5 tuples. After that only you are possible to solve the design for the DFA diagram in the given problem. So before we are going to design the diagram, so what is 5 tuples? The Q, that is a finite set of date. So what is the current state in the particular DFA design, and summation, that is the input symbols. So here this is the input symbol and Q naught at the initial state for the design of the DFA diagram, and F is the end state, that is the final state, and transaction function, so one state to another state in the move of one state to another state with the help of the transaction function. So the transaction functions, it is going to design for the transaction diagram as well as in the transaction table. So now we are going to see this problem, DFA design. So draw the DFA for the language accepting strings end with 0, 1 over input summation 0, 1. So it's a mean that there is a 2 input, that is a 0 or 1. So while giving the input, you are getting some result, but in the result, finally the end with 0 and 1 before whatever it may be, but the final 2 values ending with 0, 1, that is a condition. And before design the DFA diagram, so you need to write the regular expression for this program or condition. I am writing short form, that is RE, regular expression. So the regular expression for this program, so 0 plus 1 whole star and the end with 0, 1. This is the regular expression. So after we discuss through the regular expression also, you are able to design the diagram. But in this program, we are straight away they are given as the input and the string generations. So we are going to design the diagram. So you need to how many states to design this diagram? Minimum state for the DFA diagram. So the length is 2, so 2 plus 1 equal to 3. So now according to the state minimum state requirements, Q naught is the initial state the cursor, it indicating as that is the initial state. So now the tuple 1 is completed. And next Q1, it is a second state. Q3 is the third state. I am going to one more circle it. It's called as a end state. And then input, you know the 0 and 1. So that is the input 0, 1. So next the Q state, that is the current state. What is it? Is in the Q0, Q1, Q3. And next transition. So it move for 1 and it move for second and like that. So the tuples has to be completed. And now you can design the diagram to the transaction function. The input string is 0, 1. So according to 0, 1 you have to start. The starting state is Q0. The first input is 0 and second input is 1. So now see the result 0, 1. The result has to be accepted. The string has to be accepted. What are the possibilities to generate other strings also? So that second one, that is the first, you can write in the 0. That is the first input. And third, first input and second input. You add with the end string also, that is in the condition. So these are the possibilities we generate as a string to the DFA diagram. So second string you can take 0 and now next is 1.